Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about dot product. Dot product it refers to the degree at which two vectors point in the same direction. If you have two vectors and you want to know how much does one vector point in the direction of another, that's when the dot product comes in. Here we have two vectors that I want to use to demonstrate what is dot product and how we can use it. So when we take a vector, here we have two vectors. Now they are all pointing in the same direction, and the dot product, as you can see, is 1. But when we start to rotate one vector away from another, the dot product starts to decline. So as we approach 90, dot product becomes 0. So when two vectors are pointing in the same direction, we have a dot product of 1. When two vectors are 90 degrees away from each other, we have dot product of 0. If vectors are pointing exactly in opposite direction, they have a dot product of -1. So okay, now that we know this, how can we use it in our everyday projects? Here I have an example of one of its use cases. Here is a train, and I have a sphere here, which in this case represents a sun or something. So if we want that the vegetation will grow on faces that are only facing towards that sphere, that when we have to use a dot product. How I did this is I took the position of this sphere and I subtracted it from the position of every single face here. So and then if I took that vector that resulted into that vector is the vector that indicates how much does the face basically I would put the vector from a face to that sphere, or from sphere to that face. Now if you take a look at the geometry nodes that make this train, I took that vector that I calculated and then numberized it, and I used the dot product between the normal of the face and the vector pointing to this sphere. So if the face is completely pointing to this sphere, the dot product will be 1. And if it is facing directly away from this sphere, we have a dot product of -1. So then we use the tag to select the faces on which we distribute points, that then we distribute the vegetation. Hopefully you can start to see how you can use dot product in stuff like train. You can also use it to basically you can use it to select stuff that are pointing in a given vector, the vector of your choice. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. It helps a lot. And if you want to see more like this, subscribe to my channel. And also, if you have some idea, or if you have something that you want us to work on next, you can drop it in a comment. Thank you.